Hi students, in the last video we have studied minterms and maxterms, sum of product expression and product of sum expression, then what is canonical and standard forms. Here I will discuss some sample problems related to this canonical and standard forms. That means first I am going to discuss how to express a given boolean function in sum of minterms form, that is SOP form. Then express the given boolean function in product of maxterms, that is POS form. Then conversion between the canonical forms, that means POS and SOP forms. Okay, so first example, express the boolean function f is equal to xy plus x bar z in sum of minterms form or SOP form. So to express this function f is equal to xy plus x bar z into SOP form, first we analyze the function and find out which are the variables of the given function. Here the variables are x, y and z. There are three variables. Okay, x, y. Here in the first term there are two literals x, y. Second term two literals x bar and z. So that means there are three variables x, y and z. Then analyze each term and find out the missing literal. Okay, so in the first term xy, the missing variable is z. Okay, so here xy can be written as xy into z plus z bar. Okay, where you know x plus x bar is equal to 1. Okay, so this is equal to 1. Xy into 1 is equal to 1 itself. That is x dot 1 is equal to x itself. Okay, then apply distributive law. So here it is x into y plus z. That means we can write it as xyz plus xyz bar. Okay, so xy can be written as xyz plus xyz bar as sum of minterms. Now take the second term, that is x bar z. Here the missing literal is y. So this x bar z can be written as x bar z into y plus y bar. Because y plus y bar is equal to 1, then x bar z into 1 is equal to x bar z itself. So then apply distributive law, that is this is x, y plus z. So x into y plus x into z. That means x bar yz plus x bar y bar z. That means x bar z can be written as x bar yz plus x bar y bar z. Okay, so we can write f as f is equal to, f is given as xy plus x bar z. That can be written as xy is equal to xyz plus xyz bar plus x bar yz plus x bar y bar z. Okay, then find out the minterms. How can you designate the minterms? So here it is x, y, z, all are unprimed, that is 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1 is m7 plus this is 1, 1, 0. Okay, here it is 1, 1, 0. Here it is 1, 1, 1, and here it is 0, 1, 1, and here it is 0, 0, 1. Okay, so here 1, 1, 0, though, so it can be written as m6 plus here it is m3 plus here it is m1. That means we can write it as sigma m of 1, 3, 6, 7. So this is the sum of minterms form of the function f is equal to xy plus x bar z. Second example is express the given function f is equal to a plus b complement c in product of maxterm or pose form. Okay, so our given function is f is equal to a plus b complement c. So here it is a standard form in SOP. Our aim is to convert it into pose form, canonical pose form. So to convert it into pose form, first we have to convert it into standard pose form. To convert it into standard pose form, here we apply distributive law, so it becomes a plus b complement into a plus c. Okay, now it is in pose form, standard pose form. So in each term identify the missing literal. So in the given function a plus b complement c, we know that here there are three variables a, b and c. Okay, so in canonical form each term should contain all the input variables in any of the form, in primed form or unprimed form. So in the first term the missing variable is c. So here we express a plus b complement as the first term as a plus b complement is equal to a plus b complement plus cc dash. You know what is xx dash? Xx dash is equal to 0. Okay, then x plus 0 is equal to x. So here it is 0, then this plus 0 is equal to a plus b complement itself. Okay, now apply distributive law. So take this as x and this as yz. So x plus yz, that is equal to x plus y into x plus z. That is a plus b complement plus c into a plus b complement plus c complement, right? So now this each term contains three literals. Okay, now the second term is a plus c. In this term the missing variable is b, so we can represent a plus c as a plus c plus bb complement. Okay, that is equal to apply De Morgan's law. So here it is x and this y z, that means x plus y into x plus z. Okay, now it is in POS form, canonical POS form. So we can write f is equal to a plus b complement c as a plus b complement plus c into a plus b complement plus c complement into a plus b plus c, this one, plus a plus b complement plus c. Okay, so this is actually pose form. In pose form, if the variable is unprimed, then it is 0. Primed, it is 1. So this is 0 1 0, this is 0 1 1, this is 0 0 0, this is 0 1 0. So this can be written as, this is equal to, this one is m2 into m3 into, this one is m0 into again m2. Okay, so this one, that is m0 into m2 into m3. That means this is equal to pi of m into 0 2 3. Okay, so here we express f is equal to a plus b complement c as pi of m into pi of m of 0 2 3. Okay, that is pose form, canonical pose form. Okay, next our aim is to conversion between canonical forms. Suppose we have given a function f is equal to sigma m of 1 3 6 7. So this is sum of product form. Our aim was to find the pose form. Okay, so to find out the pose form, we have first to find the f complement. F complement is equal to sigma m of the complement of this function. Complement of this function is 0 2 4 5. Okay, that means the missing minterms of the function is the complement of f. So this can be written as m0 plus m2 plus m4 plus m5, right? Then our aim was to find pose form, that is f itself. Okay, so to find f, we take the complement of this one. F dash is equal to this one. Our aim was to find f in pose form. F in pose form. So take the complement. So that is m0 plus m2 plus m4 plus m5 whole complement. Apply De Morgan's law, that is m0 bar into m2 bar into m4 bar into m5 bar. m0 bar is equal to capital M0 into capital M2 into capital M4 into capital M5. That is equal to pi m of 0 to 4. So this is the canonical pose form. Okay, so simply suppose we have a SOAP form, sum of minterms form. To find the another canonical form, you take the missing terms. Okay, here 1367, sigma m of 1367. So here it become pi m of 0 to 45. Okay, so you can easily write without using these intermediate steps. Directly you can write directly pi m as 0 to 45. So the conversion between the canonical form is very easy. Okay, thank you.